Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 3. And I got my Glowforge working again. I did fix it. I was very proud of myself because it wasn't easy. So yeah, anyways, it's working fine. Hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 3. If you are not familiar with this challenge, it is a 25-week prompt assignment challenge. Every week I draw 2 prompts out of my bag, and then the whole concept or idea of it was to make 2 pieces of ephemera, one for each of the prompts. However, if you like doing collage or you like painting or whatever the thing is, card making, any of those things, you can make cards, you can make ephemera, you can do paintings, you can do collages. It doesn't matter to me. It's just, you just need to use the one prompt per thing. So anyway, last week, for example, I drew out sled for number 33, and so I made out of what's this stuff called? Sewing tissue. I made just a little booklet. And you don't have to make the same thing I make either. You could make a tag, or like if you want to do all tags or something, you could do that. And you can see mine is Christmas. Yours does not have to be Christmas. Sled, it could just be for a winter journal or, something like that. So it doesn't have to be Christmas. And then paint was number 34, and I painted a cute little Christmas tree tag. So, and like I said, you don't have to do the same thing. And for paint, you didn't have to like paint a picture. You just needed to use paint somehow. So it could have even been like, for example, this, I painted white gesso on this dictionary page. That would count as paint too. So I don't want any of this to be difficult or for you to feel like I don't want to do that prompt. Just do it your own way. Whatever works for you, do that. Because I don't want people to feel, like they really hate a prompt or something like that. Okay, so 50 Stack Challenge 3, number 35 and 36 is what we're on. How crazy is that? So 35 is going to be carol or song. So I have carol, but so like a Christmas carol, Christmas song, or just any song. So basically, you're going to want to use music is what this is alluding to, right? Or you could use the name of a song as well. So you don't even, if you don't have like a music page or something like that, you can just use the name of a song. And it could be any song. It could be a popular song, or like I said, a Christmas song. So, well, Christmas songs are popular too, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. Songs that like are just on the radio kind of thing. 35 is carol or song, and then 36 is silver. So, color, silver, shiny, metallic-y maybe, because otherwise I would think gray. So, silver. So anything, bells, just a piece of paper that's kind of silvery, something on a page that's silvery, stars, whatever. So, yeah. So I will be right back in a minute with my makes. Okay, I am back. And what I have for carol or song, number 35, is a piece of sheet music. I unfortunately didn't have any sheet music with actual carols, but I'm going to use the Joy to the World lyrics here. This is just like a little snippet, or it might have been like the poem for it or whatever. But anyways, and then for silver, I have this chipboard star that I cut on the Glowforge, and I'm going to paint it with some silver ink. So, and we'll do something else too. It's not just that, but yep, that's it. I'm just going to paint a star. Ta-da. All right. So first off, I want to say hugs and blessings to Pama. I hope I said that right. Christy, Donna A. I have quite a few Donnas and Barbaras, and so I'm trying to just put the last initial, so works a little bit better. And then I want to give a super thanks to Barbara B. So thank you guys so much for your kind comments, for hanging out with me, and like for Barbara giving me a lovely tip. I really appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to take this piece of sheet music, and I haven't done this in a really long time, and I don't know why. It's just one of those things you know, we do these things and we forget about them. So this is nothing hard, and I've done lots of things like this before. Like a coin envelope is essentially what we're making, but I used to make these and then put a little Christmas journal inside, and I did those a couple years in a row, and I haven't done one of those little journals in a long time too. So if I have time this year, I would like to do one of those again. They're just those little hinge journals, and just a super cute little gift, you know. So anyways, I'll try to get on top of that and get one of those done. So essentially you're just folding thirds or whatever, to folding in the sides to make a coin envelope. And it doesn't need to be this tall. So I actually think I'm going to cut a little bit off because I want the treble clefs. You don't have to keep them. It's just I like treble clefs. So what I need to figure out is how tall I want it. So I found these vintage postcards. I don't think they're super old, but they're, you know, they're a little bit older. So I had a estate sale thing the other day that I went to, but I just want it to be tall enough to fit that postcard. And this is going to go in my, sorry, I keep saying a lot today. What is it called? Oh, My Reason for the Season, Volume 4, the next journal that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to have it go in there. So I just need a little bit longer, so I think we'll probably just cut right here, and that will work. I don't know which postcard I'm going to do yet. There's another for you. My brain's all over the place today. We went to have brunch with my mother and father-in-law and my daughter for my husband's birthday celebration with them. And driving home in the sunshine makes me want to take a nap. So anyways, I'm a little, probably not on the top of my game. So apologize for that, but what are you going to do? So we're just going to do this. I don't nap because I don't feel good after I nap, so I just don't do it. All right. Plus, half the time I lay down to take a nap and my brain's still going 900 miles an hour, and I never get to take a nap anyway, so. But I hope you guys are doing fantastic. It is a beautiful, crisp, cold, sunny day here. Woke up this morning, it was 25, so I was like, huh. Yesterday morning I woke up and all my tomato plants were black as black could be from getting frozen, so I had to go pull all those out yesterday. Pull all the tomatoes that might be salvageable off, and I'll let them ripen, and then I'll probably make soup. So yeah, love that. I love tomato soup. Homemade especially. So that will be delish. So see, just like that. And then I would make them a little bit bigger when I did the little journals, but they're great because it's fairly sturdy paper usually. If you get the real old stuff, or like out of hymnals, sometimes they're a little too thin and they're not great for it, but the regular sheet music often can be fairly sturdy. I actually want a thumb notch, so I don't want to do that yet. Where's my little, I'll actually use this one. But yeah, so it's a good thing to do. I actually think I just want the front because it's so thin. If you cut both the front and the back for the thumb notch, then sorry, I want to get it in the middle if I can. This cutter, I knew I was going to do that, and I did it anyway. It's too thin when you're putting stuff in and out, and it's hard to get the two sides separated from each other. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that when you do the thumb notch on both sides. Another thing you can do with these punches, which I should have done, is put like just some scrap paper behind so that you can clip two at the same time. It seems to work better if the paper's a little thicker, and that's not perfect, but we're going to not worry about it a whole lot. We'll just rough it up and it'll look like it's supposed to be like that, right? Sure. Say sure. Whatever you say, Amy. All right, so that will work, and we'll just glue this closed for some nice sheet music pocket. Of course, you can do this with anything, but it's kind of fun with sheet music. Yeah, so the sun is shining, and I love that. We stood outside my in-laws' house for a little bit because they got some posters from his dad, old movie posters, and we were standing out in the garage looking through those. So, but just the sun hitting your back, you know, it feels so good when it's cool out like that. Okay, and then I need my Joy to the World. Now you can use, I said carol or song, so you can use a Christmas carol or just any song, any music. I mean, obviously this was just any music, but that way you don't have to worry about if you don't celebrate Christmas. It's no biggie. Just use whatever you like music-wise. She's too tall. Let's see if I can find a piece from my kit. I put all these nativity type kits, things that I had. This is like from a book that's kind of glossy pages, but anyway, they're neat Christmas scrap type pieces. I don't want anything that big. Possibly a flower. Those are from my Reason for the Season kit. These are from that glossy like magazine. These are from other pieces I have. These little angels are cute. These are from a different Reason for the Season kit. I think these are the second one. Volume 2. I could kind of cut around that, but I still think it's too tall. I need something a little less tall. An angel would be good. Those are a little big. But we'll look at it. We'll look at it and see what would work the best. I don't think tall pieces will work very well. I think she's too big too. Oh, there's baby Jesus. That angel might be small enough. Oh, that might be cool. I'm just finding all the bits here. Yeah, I just wanted to put all this stuff together so I knew, because you know, don't you hate it when you make a journal or something and you totally forget you have things? Oh, one of these would work really well. I might do that. Okay, I think that's good. Those are good enough choices. Some of these are from Mrs. Coggs. These ones like this. These ones are from my Reason for the Season 2, I believe. Volume 2. One of these might work well. I mean, we don't have to have every word visible. We all know how it goes, right? That might work. That's going to be too big to go with that. I don't know what all is going to fit. I don't think any of the angels are small enough. Sorry, I didn't go through all these. I didn't even know if I was going to get home in time to do a video today. Ay, and it's Sunday. You know, I don't know, the weeks are just flying, and I can't seem to get my act together. It's crazy. I could turn it a different way and kind of just cut off those other, that little bit right there. Then it wouldn't seem so upside down, right? I don't think I have any small enough angels at the moment. Yeah, I think I'll do something like that. Oh, this one's not very big. Oh, let's do that one because it'll fit. So, I know, sometimes you just gotta finagle and make it work. So I got this out of a book. It's actually out of that Holly Hobby book. My friend Nancy was saying she found it somewhere and it was $75, $80. I'm like, that's crazy. I paid $11 for mine. I did not pay anywhere near that kind of a crazy price for it. So I don't know if I just got the last good deal or what, but I would not be cutting it up if I knew that. That happens to me a lot. I find books really cheap and then I start cutting it up and find out it's worth. And I've looked, I just assumed, I bought it on Amazon. It's not like I bought it like at a yard sale or something, and the people just didn't know. So I would think they would know what they were worth. If you were selling them all the time, wouldn't you kind of have an idea of what it was worth? Maybe I want that on that side and this on this side. I think that'll make a little more sense. But anyways, I did not pay anywhere near that, so I don't know what in the world. It was just one of those whim things where I was like, I wonder if I can find a Holly Hobby book, to use. Because I wanted a cute Santa. And I didn't find one when I was making the kit, as far as an image to use that I liked. So... And there's other things like this is great to use for this other journal. I don't know, do I want this one? I feel like maybe I want that one right in the middle. I know everybody's yelling something different. I think I'm going to go with that one. I like that. It's a little bit bigger. You can see the Holy Family better. That's what I'm going to do. Don't want to get it on their faces. But yeah, we had a lovely brunch and chat, and good to see my daughter. My son was supposed to be there, but he was having trouble with his car, as you all know, last few weeks, and I just told him I don't want him getting stuck somewhere, so we'll wait until Thanksgiving to figure it out. I might like meet him halfway or do something like that so he can stop and get gas. I don't know. Okay, so that's what I have for Carol or Song, number 35. And I'll show you what else I've made so far for that journal. I just did these on my own. I had these, I have an old like children's Bible that a friend gave me. I mean, it's very old. The pages are falling out and stuff. And a lot of them got scribbled on and whatever. So I just turned it into a pocket by taking an image out of the book, folding the sides in and the bottom up to make gussets, and then just putting a piece of coffee dyed paper on the back. You can see the sort of the folded page there so that I can use it as a pocket on a page. And that's a nice big journaling pocket. And then this one also is a big, because I don't want to lose any of the picture. And this picture came from the same place the image we're gonna use today came from the same place. I think it's called The Obstacle Race. I don't know, it was all images of women in art or art done by women, that kind of thing. So anyway, I turned it into a pocket the same way with the gussets, but I left this flap that I folded here, and I just glued the coffee dyed page right down to it. So this flap I folded underneath, but this flap I left out so that I can put it on a page and flip it out. You can write here, and then it'll also be obviously a pocket. So those are pieces that I've done already that will go in that journal. And then of course this over the page one that we did together will go in that journal. Okay, so then the other piece we're going to do today for silver, we're going to use this image, and this is that book. Yeah, The Obstacle Race is what it's called. And I think I'm just going to take this picture out and turn it into a large journaling card. I'm trying to think. I wonder if I can get it to fit into this. Yeah, we just kind of have to lose this writing around here, but I don't really, that's not that big a deal as long as I get the image is what I want. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll turn it into a journaling card for that. And we have a large, this is 2 book pages together. So we'll put it on there, and let me find where's my tear ruler at? I have my ruler. Oh boy. I have all my stuff piled. Hold on just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. And I have it. I stuck it between pages, or, books, music books that I was going through. My gosh, my brain. And set it down on the floor. Thought I had everything already. Or at least, together. I didn't have pieces picked out, but I thought I had it together. Nope. So this was a book I took apart ages and ages and ages ago, and I just have had the pages sitting around waiting to be used. So now they're going to get used. Okay. So if I keep it about the width of that, it'll be good. I think I'm going to tear it because I like the torn edges for these types of journals. So we'll just have it a touch bigger, not much bigger, but a skosh. And we'll make sure it still fits in there. And then we'll cover, cover it with something. It's a little bit tight, so we're just going to take off a tiny bit more. Especially because I'm sure I did not tear it straight. So that might be a good place to start. Oops. I'm going to tear the top so that it's torn. Oh, come on now. Let us not be difficult. I can tear more than that, actually, because I'm going to have to tear quite a bit off. What is the deal with this paper? It's really weird. And then height-wise, okay, I think I've got that part of it figured out. Now we need to figure out what we're going to cover it with. Don't want that. Hold on a second. Some type of background would be good. Some lace, maybe. Kind of wondering if just this sort of part right here, because I mean I can print all these again, it's not a big deal. That's kind of good too. This is my Reason for the Season Volume 4 kit, if you're wondering, if you haven't seen it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I kind of do like the blue, huh? Let's do the blue. Oh, sorry. These are the German scrap from Lorna at TaylorMadeJournals that I keep saying. That's one of those kits. This is all pieces left over from the oh my gosh, all-in-one winter journal. too many kits and things to think about. I think I'm just gonna go like right like so. And we can make that photocopy again. I do kind of like this flourish right there, but I know that part of those flowers are going to get covered. So I'm going to tear a little bit off the edge, just because there's not a whole lot happening there. And then my awesome friend Jolene at A Jewel Design is making some words, definitions, and nativity type words. So we can use those too. I asked her if she would be interested in doing that, and she said she was. So those will be in her shop probably maybe by the end of this week, just depending. I don't, you know, that's her part. I don't know exactly, but as soon as I see them, I will show them to you. But I just thought they would be kind of cool to do. Maybe I'll turn it this way so you can see more of the flowers. That would be fun, you know, to have nativity type words to go with this project, because I'm not very good at the words thing. I'm not great with the boxes and all that. Mine always look wonky and weird, and I can't ever figure it out. Like, I can do all kinds of other stuff, but for some reason, straight edges are not my thing. So, she's done them before, so I thought maybe she would like to do some more. And she did, so yay. Very sweet and kind of her. So what I'm saying is I'll probably end up putting one of those words down here on this. Just don't have them yet, so. Can't do it yet. Oh, popped out my roses. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on here. I should have done that first so it could dry, right? Duh. Oh, some days you just don't get the things in order, right? This is luckily an ink. It dries pretty fast, so it's not quite as bad as paint, and I hope it works. I haven't done a whole lot of chipboard. I had someone ask me if I could make stuff on the Glowforge, you know, cut stuff with the Glowforge, and of course I can. I just didn't know how to do the settings and everything, so I played with it last week and have kind of figured it out. So this is one of the things I cut as a trial. I was like, ooh, that would be a good thing to paint silver. Okay, that worked really well, so I think I will get that dry. And this is Winsor & Newton ink. It works pretty well to do things like that. Of course, you can use acrylic paint or whatever. I just didn't have any in silver. So, and then I'm going to kind of put it right between these two cherubs right here, because I don't want to block them entirely, but I wonder if that's even going to take very long to dry. I don't think it is. All right, I'll be right back. That dries super fast, so it worked really well. Look at that. What was I going to say? Oh, this chipboard is real thin too. It's almost like cereal box. You can buy it in big sheets at Hobby Lobby, and I'm sure other art supply places, because I found it where the watercolor paper and just all, you know, all the kinds of things that you use in more like painted art would be found. Other types of board that they use for framing and whatnot. So yeah, it was in that section, and comes in big sheets, and they're nice. I don't like the super thick chipboard for doing journal stuff, especially inside the journal, because I feel like obviously you're just hogging up a load of space. So I mean, you really want it kind of over Jesus, but I don't want to cover up everything, so I'm just going to kind of go like that. That little cherub's going to get his little nose chopped a little bit. I'm sorry, dude. So anyway, yeah, it's nice and thin, so I think it'll work well. And I have figured out the settings, so that's nice. Probably shouldn't have used so much glue like always. Very good at that. Oh, I think my neighbors are mowing there. Yeah, still mow time. Well, a lot of times we use it to clean up our leaves too. Run the lawnmower over them so that they'll chop up, and then you can use them as mulch or whatever. So yeah, just trying to figure out what they were doing, but I'm like Mrs. Crandall or whatever on Bewitched. That'll give some of you a laugh. Other people won't know what I'm talking about, but I think most of the people that watch me will know. Ooh, that works real good. To just run your pen right along there to get that extra glue bits. Because I don't want my picture to look icky. So there is my silver. You know what I could have done, and I just realized it. I could have done a pocket down here. I'm such a dope. I just had it in my brain. I was making a journaling card, so I could still do that, of course. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. For now, we're going to go with the journaling card, and I will see what I think. And I'm going to add a word on there. I'm just waiting. I want to wait until I have Jolene's words, because I think that will be pretty to have one on there. Where's my pocket at? It's this one. And I will obviously use pockets from the journaling kit too. It's just I had these few, you know, book page type images. And so I was like, I want to use them because, I mean, come on, that is gorgeous. So, and then I'll put some kind of fabric up at the top up here too. So there is my silver. What did I do with the other one? Really, I went digging and lost everything. And then here is my carol or song. So 35 is carol or song. So you can do that however you want. And then silver is my lovely silver star on my book page. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that and got a few ideas, and I will chat with you again soon. Love you guys. Bye.